If you hear from the Instagram, I really appreciate your follow. If you are new, so my name is Ron. I am an online fitness and nutrition coach. In this video, I just want to share with you my experience and how I just became a fitness coach, what I was doing before I was coaching, and just the struggles that I had before, and just everything, like how I was skinny and like why I decided to transform and change. So let's get into it. So a little bit about me. Now I'm currently 23 years old. I'm living in Israel. I just grew there, I born there. And before I was getting into fitness, I just played a lot video games. I was sitting at my room almost all day. At the age of 17, I started to smoke cigarettes and weed. I got my first bike at the age of 17. I just drove the bike until I went to military. I was driving that bike, playing video games and smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, partying, drinking alcohol, and just enjoying life. So the turning point is actually was before I went to military. 1 month before I went to military, I decided that I will quit smoking weed. I just got this conclusion because I was searching a lot of time for some reason just to quit smoking, and one of those reasons was it was very expensive for me at that age, and second, like if they will check you at military and they will find that you are smoking weed or something in your blood, so it will just fuck up everything and you can just go to jail. And the real breaking point for me was that I just I was reading books at this age. Like I already was reading books, and I think this is the thing that actually just helped me and saved me. So I opened my book where I stopped last time, and that book was called Rich Dad Poor Dad from Robert Kiyosaki. You probably know it. So I've just opened, and the last time that I was reading that book, I just stopped at some random point. There is no new chapter, no anything, just random line, and I just read that line, and the first words was something about smoking, and at the same moment, I just took my cigarette, I just light it up, started smoking, and then just read that line. I don't know, like something in my mind just switched, and I realized that this is the moment that I need to quit smoking. And from that moment, I've never touched a cigarette and anything like weed or some other bullshit in my life. I was still drinking alcohol in the weekends, and when I was going out for clubs or just with friends, I was still drinking, but like it's a big W that I quitted smoking. Like at least I quitted smoking at that age. So I went to military. I was in the Israeli Navy, and it was very hard, like it should be. When I went to military, I was 59 or 58 kilograms, same height. I was 18 years old. I don't know, like I just was so skinny, and I just realized that when I went to military, because you start see new people, you look at other guys, you look that they have some good shapes. Like to be honest, most of the guys there were fat or skinny too, but I was looking at the guys that were in good shapes, and I was just thinking to myself, I'm probably doing something wrong, because why the hell like they have this body and I'm looking like chopsticks? Like it was pretty, I don't know, I just felt weak, because you're just spending all your time with those guys and you see that you're very weak compared to them. So I think I decided to change something in my life when I went to military. I started eating more, not because I decided that I should eat more, like because in the military you have just a day, like all your day is already planned, and every day you have to eat in the morning, you are eating midday, and you are eating in the evening. Like it's just part of the day, like you have to do it. And I gained around 10 kilograms in the 3 months. Yeah, so that was a big change. Like it wasn't muscle or something, I just gained some mass, like it was fat, liquids and everything. Like Obviously, there was some muscles, but the percentage of the muscle there were very low. But anyway, I think after half a year in the military, probably a little bit less, I've started training just push-ups and some pull-ups, like, some basic stuff, street workout, because it was the peak of the corona. Yeah, I went to military at the peak of the corona 2020 in January. We couldn't go to the gym because of the rules, that you should not touch anything and all of this bullshit, like, the coronavirus. So yeah, so I just did some street workout, started gaining a little bit of muscles. I started seeing some results and some stuff, but not really. I wasn't really knowing what I'm doing. I just knew that this is the right way and this is what should I do, because I just saw the guys that are doing the same and they have a better physique than me. So I did the same. Then after 6 or 7 months in the military, in the starting base where they teach you everything and they are just preparing you for the real army. Then I finished everything, all the courses and all of these things, and just went to my ship, and I spent 2 years and 2 months on that ship, on that boat. Yeah, it was pretty hard time. But this is what changed my life, to be honest. Like, I was at that ship, and just like everything is so close there. Like, your room is literally behind the gym. Like, the next door to your room is the gym. And when you're escaping the mess room, there was the pull-up bar. Just all the boat was about, like, there were actually 3 gyms at the boat, so there is no way that you are not going to start to train. There was very little part of people on that boat that wasn't training. Obviously, the gyms were very small. Just imagine, it's just a boat. So there is not really so much space for a real gym, but it was actually enough. Like, we had one gym with bench press, push down machine, rows, and dumbbells. Another gym was just a simple container. Like, the captain just bring to the boat container and made the gym from that container. There was a crossover, leg press machine, and squat rack. That container was my favorite. Like, you have the crossover and you don't really need much. You just can do all your body with the crossover, so it was my favorite. And the last room was simply cardio room, nothing interesting. I spent a little time there, but not really much. So at this boat, I just started training. I saw all these weights, all these gyms, and all, like, everything. I've just started training after the work day. Every day that I was finishing the job, I went to the gym. I started training with the other people there. Started learning about everything. You start to Google, you start to learn, like, how to gain muscle, how to be bigger, how to do that exercise, how to do that exercise. Then after around more 3 or 4 months, I gained 10 more kilograms. But was actually planned one, because I planned to gain that weight. I just started learning about everything on the internet, and I just gained so much knowledge from people on the ship, from the internet, from YouTube, and I just started learning. I started my bulk. It was pretty dirty bulk. I just ate a lot of things. I gained that 10 kilograms. I was pretty big at that moment. At that point, the captain of my ship just noticed that I really care about fitness, and he was in the same mindset, and he was really loving fitness too. He saw that I am in the same niche and I really like that, and he just wanted to help me with that. Actually, what he did, and I'm very grateful about that, and I really appreciate him for that. He gave me the opportunity to go for Wingate course from the military. This is actually a course that teach you about fitness and a little bit of nutrition, and it's just simply made to create coaches for soldiers in the military. The main plan for that was that I will be a fitness coach in that ship, and I will train and help to new soldiers and just overall for people on that boat. I went to that Wingate Institute. It was around 1.5 months I were there. I just learned anatomy, physiology, all of these things like that you need to be coach. To be honest, it was pretty basic, nothing too much. Like there is really no more than you need. Why I'm saying that? Because after I finished my military service, I went and did, the experienced Wingate course. So I can train people not only in the military, and I can train also people in real life. Then I just started lifting every single day. I was waiting for the gym. I was waiting to finish my job at the ship. I don't know, like was the best part of the day for me. I was really waiting for that time of the day just to go to the gym, lift that weights. This is really was the best time for me. I was spending 2 hours at the gym. If I look at this now, back then I did a lot of mistakes because I was thinking that Sibam, Ronnie Coleman, Ramon Dino, I thought that they were all natural and I could achieve the same physique. I didn't really know much about steroids and all of these things. So I was looking at their fitness programs, and I just basically did the same. So at some point, I just realized that they are taking steroids. I just started to learn about everything, and yeah, on some of Chris' videos, he just say that he's taking steroids and he just don't want to talk about the dosages. It was really, I was really upset about that because like I understood that I can't achieve a physique like that naturally. Really sad day for me. But anyway, I understood that I have to change my program, the nutrition. I was doing the same things that those guys were doing. I just got overtrained. I started to getting sick a lot. Yeah, I just started feeling that I'm like crushing, like really like my immune system just was so crushed. Like I really fucked my immune system so much because I was doing the same things that they were doing on steroids. Yeah, basically I just got sick, I got overtrained and everything. Then I started learning more about all of these things, and I changed everything, my nutrition, my training programs, everything. At some point I decided to do cut. I cut it to 70 kilograms in 2 months. It was really unhealthy. I lost a lot of muscles, but actually it was really good feeling. Like I first saw that I can literally look like some guy from movies, and it was pretty good. Like I really felt like the biggest and the smartest guy on this ship about fitness. I just knew that I'm the smartest guy on this ship, that knowing the things about fitness. So everyone was looking at me and saying that I have an insane genetics and an insane physique, but actually I was just cooking everything for myself. I wasn't eating their food. Yeah, they were just saying that I have pretty nice genetics and they want to be like me, but they just don't want to put the same work that I did. I understood that I really like fitness in the military, so short story long, military just changed my life, changed my body. And after I finished my military service, I decided that I want to continue with that. I went to the normal Wingate Institute, not the military one. I were there for 3 months. I learned really much. Like I learned a lot of new things that I didn't know before. Really, that like it really upgraded my knowledge. I knew a lot of things, but when I went to Wingate, the real Wingate, upgraded my skill, and I really learned a lot more new things that helped me after. Now it's 2 years after the military. I'm still on my fitness journey. I really like fitness. I really like coaching. I really like nutrition. I really like just to talk about everything. Now after I have pretty good physique, like I think for guys that are lifting naturally, I think that I have pretty nice physique right now. I really like what I could achieve. I just want to help others. I helped a lot of people on my boat to get a better physique, to eat properly, to get a better nutrition plan, training plans. I also help a lot of my friends out of the military. We were training together, we were pushing each other, and I was correcting them. I was giving them some tips to correct their form. to do better exercises for their targets. Now I'm doing all of these things online. I help more people. I try to reach as much people as I can so I can help them change their life, achieve their dream physique. This is basically what I like to do, and this is what makes me feel better. When somebody is actually get his dream physique and I can change his life to be better, it makes my life better. So this is basically all the things that I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to introduce myself to you guys. So I created this channel for anyone who is looking to improve their fitness, their nutrition, and just life overall. Whenever you are just starting or want to take things to the next level, it doesn't matter. This channel is for you. If you want to improve your knowledge, if you want to get new knowledge, you are welcome to subscribe to this channel and just see my journey. I will now document everything here. So this channel will be my journal now. I will document here everything. You will see my journey here. And I will just give you free value. I will try to give you as much free value as I can. We will both improve our knowledge because there is always some place to improve and to learn new things. If any part of my story resonated with you, just drop a comment. Let me know where you are right now in your fitness journey. So that's it, guys. This is about me. Now I'm editing this video right now. I'm doing a little cuts and adding some animations. But what I wanted you to say is that if you are struggling right now, you know what physique you want, but you don't know how to achieve it. You are struggling with nutrition, with fitness, with anything in the gym. Like, it's all achievable if you know what you are doing. If you don't know what to eat, how to train, what to do, you can simply DM me. I'm personally answering all my DMs. So we will find out the perfect nutrition and training plan for you, for your time and for your needs. So it's all achievable. You only need to decide to take that action and we can completely change your life together.